Are you bored of your vanilla texture totem? Would you like to make your own custom totem? Well, my friend, this video is for you. Hey everybody, Baron Dome here, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own custom totems in Minecraft. Before we get started making our own custom totem, we will need a couple things. First thing, these instructions are for Windows computer, so if you are on an Apple, first thing you will need to go out and do is buy a Windows PC and then come back home and follow the rest of the tutorial. We're going to use only two programs, Paint, which is currently built into your computer, and GIMP. And GIMP is a free image manipulation program that you can download. And the only reason we need to use this is because parts of the custom totem will require transparency, and GIMP can do that for us. Now, if you have another program like Photoshop that can do transparency, go ahead and use that. Don't use GIMP. But if you need GIMP, I provided a link down the video description below that you can download it. Now, if you're just using the vanilla textures, you already won't have in place the folder structure to find and edit your totem textures. You will need to follow along on this part to create the folder structure, and then we can place in the totem textures. I've also provided below a link to the vanilla totem texture that you can place in there, and then we can edit along till you get the custom totem that you want. So first, let's go ahead and create the folder structure. Down in your search bar, type in %appdata% and then press enter. And this is going to bring up your app data folder. Go ahead and open up the .minecraft folder and then the resource packs. Now you might already have some stuff in here and you might not. But what first we're going to go ahead and do is create a new folder and go ahead and name it whatever you want your custom totem to be named. Within that folder, we're going to need to create the following subfolders. So just follow along as I click through them and as I read them out. So under your custom totem name, create a folder called Assets. Go ahead and go into Assets, create a folder called Minecraft. Within Minecraft, create a folder called Textures. Within Textures, create a folder called Items. Go ahead and open up Items, and then go ahead and download the vanilla totem texture and place it in here. Now you can use whatever you want for a totem. If you see my videos, you know that I use a mini version of myself as my totem. But you could also use a Nokia phone, Pickle Rick, a Tide Pod, or whatever you want. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to make a mini version of one of my fans. Since I'm using a Minecraft skin as the basis for the totem, I need to get a good frontal image of it. So I went to minecraft.novaskin.me, and you can either type in the Minecraft character's name or upload the skin if you have it. Once I'm perfectly lined up and have a good frontal image of it, up at the top right, click on Photo, and it's going to pop up a new window with just your image and the white background. Go ahead and click on Print Screen on your keyboard. Now the standard texture totem is 16 by 16 pixels, which is super small. But you can go bigger, but not everybody's computer can handle that. But if yours can, you can go 32 by 32, 64 by 64, 128, 256, and so on and so on. But since I like my totem to have that Minecraft blocky look, but I want a bit more detail in it, I'm going to go with 32 by 32. Now go ahead and open up Paint and paste in your screenshot. You will need to crop it down just so you have the image and a little bit of white background around it. So at this point the image is pretty much centered, but what I need to do is get it to a square box that's kind of a multiple of 16. Its current measurements are 192 by 365. So go ahead and click on File and then Properties. So the closest measurement that I can get to, it's a box that's a little bit above that number, is going to be 368. And now what I want to do is just make sure I just get the image again just centered. And what I'm doing is I'm looking at the square down here and seeing if it lines with the middle of the feet. And if it's a little bit down, a little bit headspace, that's about as much as you need. Now that I've got the image centered and it's in a perfect square, now it's time to shrink it down to the 32 by 32. So I'm going to go to Resize, Pixels, and change the numbers to 32 by 32. Now I'm just going to hold Control and scroll up. So I'm kind of just taking a look at the image. I'm going to select green again. And this just gives me a general idea of what the image is going to look like. So if there's any other areas I want to kind of clean up, particularly around the arms, I want to get rid of the shoulders right there, make the feet more flat. I think I'll keep the head like that. I kind of like that. It gives you a little bit of originality to it. So with it like that, I'm going to go ahead and click on File and Save As. And I'm going to make sure that I save it as a PNG. And I'm going to save it in the Minecraft folder underneath your new totems folder all the way down to the items folder. So your new totem should look like this, called totem.png, underneath your app data folder within .minecraft, resource packs, your new totem, assets, Minecraft, textures, items. That's what it should look like right now. Now we're going to go ahead and right click on it. We're going to open with, and I'm going to open it with GIMP. If you have like Photoshop or something else like that, go ahead and use that. So when I open up the totem within GIMP, it's going to be this small, and you can hold Control and then scroll up on the wheel to make it bigger. And what we're going to want to do is get rid of the green background. And to do that, you're going to use the top right tool called the Fuzzy Select tool. So go ahead and click on that, and then click anywhere on the green background. And this is going to highlight everything that's green that's connected together. That's why you don't want any color of your totem to be the same color as your background. So with all that selected, you press your delete key to get rid of the background, and it'll make this checkerboard pattern to let you know that the background is going to be transparent. You click on File, and you're going to do an Export As. Now you want to make sure that it says totem with the .png. Click Export. And if you already have your totem there, you can go ahead and click Replace, or if it's not there, it'll just go ahead and save. And you just click Export as your option. And now your custom totem has basically been created, but we still need to do a couple more things within the folder structure for you to use it within Minecraft. So go ahead and go back into your app data folder, into your Minecraft folder, resource packs, and then into the totem folder name that you've created. In here, we're going to right click and create new, and then you're going to choose text document, and you want to name it pack.mcmeta, and then make sure to delete the .txt. It's going to ask if you want to change the file name. You want to choose yes, and then we're going to go ahead and open it. So before Minecraft can read the items that are in the folder, you have to create this structure within this pack.mcmeta. So go ahead and copy what I've created in here, because this is all you need for the basic structure for Minecraft to recognize it. And I'll give you a couple seconds to copy that off the screen, or you can pause as you want. Once you have all that written in there, go ahead and close it out and save it. Now let's go ahead and open up Minecraft. So go ahead and start up Minecraft, and you can either go into a single player world or a multiplayer world. Okay, so right now we're looking at the standard texture totem. So let's go ahead and load up our custom. So go ahead and press Escape, go to Options and Resource Packs. And in here now, you'll see where it says New Totem. So if you didn't have that pack.mcmeta, it would not show up in here. So you kind of need that to have in there. Go ahead and click on the right arrow to pop it in the selected resource packs and click Done. And just like that, we have our custom totem. As you can see, they're not exactly mirror copies of each other when you have in opposite hands. They do swap, but for the most part, unless you have one that's specific for one particular hand, they will work in either hand. I know there was a lot to making these custom totems. It's not exactly an easy process, but for the most part, it gives you a chance to learn on, if you want to have a mini-me version of yourself, or if you want to go in a completely different direction and make something completely different. So if you do have any questions on how I did this, go ahead and leave a post in the comments section below, and I'll try to get back to you and answer your questions as best as I can. But once again, I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll catch you all later. See ya. Are you bored of your vanilla texture totem? Would you like to make your own custom totem? I guess he doesn't. Okay, well, for the rest of you that are here, I guess this video's for you.